Hey guys, it's Extreme Strategy here, and welcome to another zombie apocalypse. But today, the undead are actually fighting the undead. That's right, we have Tomb Kings under my command going against the 9,120 zombies with 3 vampire lords. And as usual, they're spread out in this really weird formation that I don't understand in the slightest. Seriously, what's the strategy of this? You have a line with a line behind it, and then 2 major gaps, and then you have like a line hooking backwards. I mean, it's kind of cool if it would be like a symbol or something, but seriously, there's no strategy behind this. But anyway, this is going to be a modded Tomb King's army, and there's going to be a link to the mod in the description below. So if you want to see more modded Tomb King stuff, hit the like button, let me know, and subscribe, because this is going to be one of those channels where you're not going to see a lot of this. But anyway, on the left flank, I have 4 Nehekara Knights. For front line, I have 5 Tomb Corsairs. Then I have 4 of the Royal Guards, backed up by 3 captured Imperial Mortars. I have 2 Ushabti Ancients, 1 Prince, dear me, Prince Rakaf. It's Rakaf the Third. I'm not fluent in Ancient Egyptian. And 1 Khemeric Titan. Dear me, this thing looks just evil. All those skulls implanted into it. Oh my goodness, there's just so many skulls implanted into this thing. Oh, there's even skull symbols on the side. Oh, jeez. Oh, dear me. Anyway, let's hit play. So as you can see, the Nehekara Knights with their fiery swords, which should actually technically be melting their hands and burning them off, but apparently in this world you can just have a fiery sword in your hand, as the Knights of the Blazing Sun of the Empire have shown. Fiery swords do not hurt. But anyway, those captured Imperial Mortars shoot magical skulls, which makes sense considering as much sand and dust and grime are in them. I highly doubt that they would be able to shoot a cannonball. It might get stuck and blow up in their face, but you never know. Sometimes they might work. Maybe. Probably not. And over here we're fighting one of the Von Karstein Vampire Lords with the Tomb King Cav, still in their Lance formation, which is giving them basically no bonuses currently. I'm going to try and do some cycle charges with these guys, but we all know how good I am with Cav after the interesting incident in the High Elf video where my Cav literally decided to stop. Wow, the zombies went flying. Oh wow, more flying zombies. Anyway, after my Cav decided to just stop responding to me and then get stuck inside of a fight causing a rampage. More fiery skulls of chaos. Follow these magical bolts all the way down onto the now dead amount of zombies are dead twice over, I guess. In order to become a zombie, you'd have to die once, so I guess you're dead twice now. That's kind of depressing. That some of these guys are going to die twice. Whatever. There's a Von Karstein Lord inside of these Tomb Corsairs with their breaching axes. They look really cool, and they just sent that Von Karstein Vampire Lord flipping. It's like, hey, this is the gymnastic. Oh my! This guy really just decided to help him do gymnastics. The Khemeric Titan, as he jumps around and hits his own units. You just smacked your own units, dude! You hit your own units. Shame on you. You're supposed to be squishing the enemy, not squishing your allies. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, you don't have a mouth to eat them, but I guess you can just squish them like that. That works too. I'll keep tossing them around. But as you guys can see, there's still plenty more zombies coming over to this flank. As you can also see, the balance of power is very much in my favor. So there's not really much questions as to who the victor is. However, I will tell you, not all of the Cav will come out alive. They will be the willing sacrifices who will not get a chance at redemption. Not that they really need one, considering their hands should have melted a long time ago. You know, I'd love to be able to hold a fiery stick, since that looks like what they have is fiery sticks, and just have my hand be perfectly fine, even though it's stuck on the very hot material. And then these Shopti Ancients are just going through and slamming their swords into the ground. Oh my goodness. And these guys are just standing here. Hey, would you guys like to fire a volley for the crowd? Yes, you would. Good boys. So as you can see, they're shooting these zombies right now who are crumbling. Which the more crumbling we have, the better. This is the Prince Rakaf Hun, his little magical vehicle here. Which I don't know if that's him attacking. I think it is, but how is he attacking? Is it like some sort of sonic thing, or he's not shooting projectiles or anything? He just has this glowing aura around him. And apparently it does damage. So you have these Tomb Corsairs here who are just holding off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 batches of zombies, and one of the enemy lords has just died over here. It is this guy right here, who is now dead. And now I can tell this War Sphinx to... Oh my... Oh, jeez. Just dive into the ground and come back up. Wow. And then push him really far away. Whew. That's one way to travel fast. Just bury yourself underneath the sand. Then he starts doing rolls like a dog. You gotta love it when monsters are sending units just flying. Then over here, one of our willing sacrifices is being shot at. Yeah, it's being shot by their own artillery and archers while fighting a full-health von Karstein Vampire Lord. That totally goes over great. With absolute success. You guys can just keep stabbing your fiery sticks of melting. And seriously, how dumb do you have to be? I understand you're already dead, but seriously, don't just go charging in by yourself after seeing what happened to the last guy who did that. As you're being shot at by archers, artillery, and you have a couple things of infantry that you're going to have to deal with, and your friend Vampire Lord has to deal with Tomb Corsairs and Ancient Ushapti, because he himself charged in by himself. Just don't. Stick with the rest of your group. See, this is one of those AI things that you can exploit, where you just pull out the general, kill him, and then cause all the units to break and rout, or in the case of undead units, crumble. And somehow this Tomb Corsair has a good binding, which is beyond me as to how they have that. Oh, and the other this Vampire Lord over here is now dead. Does he have yes, he has the magically disappearing weapons as well. I guess all weapons in this game are just enchanted to disappear once the owner of them is dead. And now these zombies are crumbling. As entire flank has been defeated, thanks to the good efforts of one Tomb Corsair with breaching axes. Good job, boys. And all that's left over here is this one von Karstein Vampire Lord. Just getting shot by arrows. And then charged by infantry. And charged by more infantry. And sending guys flying while they get shot in the back by their own archers. You know, there's so much friendly fire in this game that's kind of sad. How many times have we seen people shoot their own buddies in this game? However, the aided gymnastics are certainly hilarious at moments. Okay, how do you stomp your foot and send guys flying? Can you do that again, please? Just stomp. Nope, instead you're gonna get tossed in the air. Never mind. You still have stable binding. Well, that is going to end very soon, considering a Chemeric Titan and a bunch of Nehekar Knights are charging in on you. And now you are crumbling. Or disintegrating, sorry. And you are gone as well. Goodbye. And as you guys can see, the majority of the corpses are over in this area where the knights were, and then over here where the massive flank was that was held off by one of the reaching axe Tomb King units. Not many other corpses anywhere else. And then looking at stats, yeah, I think we know which one it was, considering there's one of them that has 827 kills. I believe that was the one that was just sitting in a mosh pit, fighting to his final breath. Prince Rakarth has 157 kills with that weird attack of his. And you have a 0 and a 0 for these two Tomb Corsairs, slackers. That 197 and 312, that wonderful 827. Sheesh. For Royal Guards, 174, 53, 67, 139. For the two Fallen Nehekar Knights, 311 and 211. Apparently 11s in this fight were not liked. And then for the two survivors, 305 and 497. So actually decent cav. And then for the Shopti Ancients, 223, 144. For the Chemeric Titan, 390, and he got up to rank 3. That's impressive. And for the Artillery, 223, 269, and 342. For the first enemy army, their highest kill was these two 6s. For the second one, a 5. There's a bunch of 0s and 1s. And for this one, it's actually the Lord who got 21 kills. That's fairly good. Wonder which of the ones that charged in that was. And then another 6 for zombie kills. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, there's going to be the link to the mod in the description below. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.